What's up, guys? Midgetfly here. Today we're playing some Miss Fortune Scout Aggro deck in the new Targon series, and it's really coming out as probably one of the strongest decks in the set, beating out a lot of control decks that have been kind of taking the scene. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to show you basically how dominant this deck can be if played correctly. It's not a super hard deck to pilot, but if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button so you get notified when I go live. And I also do stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so feel free to hop on in. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, well, we're definitely dropping the Cythria turn 1. There should not be a punish from a Bilgewater. Okay. Go. There's the Ranger's Resolve we were kind of looking for to help stabilize this board. War Chefs is nice. And so he's banked a bunch of mana, so he could have things, but we also have the Ranger's Resolve now. I don't think we want to develop. I think we just want to swing in, force him to have some kind of response here, which he probably doesn't have. Like, he could have... yeah, he could have Mystic Shot, Make It Rain. So he's looking to plunder at this point. We don't really need to react here. He's probably got the Pilfered Goods or the Black Market Merchant. Oh, Jagged Butcher, I guess, was also an option. We just pass here. Yeah, he did have the Black Market Merchant. I kind of figured he was holding on to that. We're just trying to be as aggressive as possible here. Single combat's nice. I think we're dropping Grizzled Ranger here. Twisted Fate, we don't need to do a whole lot. We could Ranger's Resolve just to keep these guys alive. Seems like an okay play. Now we can drop Grizzled Ranger, and we still have enough mana up for single combat. He's only got 1 mana, so he shouldn't have anything to do here. He's only got 1 mana, so I might as well single combat now and get rid of his TF. His 1 mana could be, like... yeah, there's not a whole lot he has for 1 mana that he's going to be using. Nothing that saves him there. And so now we come out ahead on the board presence. I think we can develop another Grizzled Ranger here. Worst, he drops, like, Petty Officer. Maybe a Yordle Grifter. But he doesn't want to drop too much here. I left enough up for the Ranger's Resolve. Okay, so we're setting up the Plunder. Yeah. The question now is, do I full swing or do I get the Ranger attack in? I might as well... I mean, the Scout attack in. I might as well get the Scout attack in, right? There's no reason not to. It's fine. Yeah, because making it tough doesn't do anything. So yeah. This means that, yeah, everything except that. So that dies, but he takes 9 damage for it, which I think I'm fine with. It pretty much served its purpose. So he is now super low. I can actually look to end next turn with back-to-back. With 5 mana, he could have some Mystic Shots up. I could bait him into using it on Quinn. So, like, Ezreal's gonna get the hit in on me, but he shouldn't have, like, anything lethal. I can throw Quinn down, and I still have Ranger's Resolve. We're just making a wide board that he has to play around. Yeah, he's gonna connect with it, but he can't do a whole lot with it. Probably Mystic Shots the Valor. Which is fine. We don't need the Valor. Yep, I figured he was going to do that. There's no need to try to save it. It's not winning us the game by any means. Also fine. So at this point, I could summon Valor. I could also give Quinn a shield, but the shield isn't going to be super helpful because he probably has Mystic Shot in hand, or even a Make It Rain, and that basically makes it worthless. So I think I can swing with pretty much everything right now. If I make this, if I give this 3/3, and I give one of the other ones 3/3, it is lethal. Unless he had, yeah, he shouldn't have a way to do anything to this. Yep. So that was lethal. This is an interesting deck. Darius Sejuani. Alright, I mean, we keep the early things. The single combat's probably not super helpful against this deck. It is going to be running a lot of 1s and 2s, but I think we just mulligan away the single combats. This is pretty good. I like having a nice opening hand like this. We can answer with Cythria. I'm actually willing to trade this because I have the other Cythria in hand. Fine by me. Could have like Avarice and Sentry here. Ruthless Raider. I mean, I still swing here because I get the value out of it, right? Or am I trying to... Yeah, I gotta put pressure on. I gotta not let him develop a board. Because he wants that to swing in and hit. Oh, I guess not. Ranger's Resolve doesn't help me here, so... This is fine. Again, we're just trying to put pressure on early, which is going to be a problem if they have all these early units. Ballista's not great. Protege at least stops the overwhelm. And actually, I can have it live, so this is probably the right move. Yeah, so both live, which is fine. That means I can start developing again. Next turn I could drop either Bright Steel or the Grizzled Ranger. Miss Fortune's looking like a pretty good choice here.
No prey, no pay.
I mean, yeah, we just full swing here, right? I get rid of the... What am I doing here? I get rid of the Overwhelm, right? Like, that's just the right... If I pull this, he can't block. Yeah, he can't block the Miss Fortune right now. Okay, we'll do this. It's fine. It takes away his Overwhelm, and so it stops him from being able to level the Sejuani as fast as he wants to. And that's, like, what the goal of his deck is. Relentless Pursuit's nice. Might catch him off guard. That's another beefy boy. We might be able to catch him off guard with a back-to-back here. We have to decide if that's what we're going to do beforehand. I mean, it seems like a fine move, right? Or I could always just play Ranger, but... Yeah, I think the right move is to just back-to-back here. Because back-to-back, I can kill with this and then block here, and it's fine. He's got 3 mana, so he could have, like, some kind of Frostbite, but I don't think he'll have a way to kill things. I think we just pass and let him swing. It, again, stops him from connecting and keeps our board... It keeps our Miss Fortune alive, at least. So, we block here and here... Keeps the Miss Fortune alive and kills while not allowing the Sejuani trigger. I don't quite... I mean, I could play Bright Steel and then Bannerman. That's probably the right way to go.
Got your back. Pain is
Ooh, that sucks. It gives vulnerable. It's only this round. That's not the end of the world, really. So maybe I save it and just play with Grizzled Ranger. That means I can just actually swing twice, and he can choose to either block with the Sejuani or don't block with the Sejuani. Because I'm gonna swing again with both, and if... I mean, he could decide to block this, but... He's only got 3 spell mana, so I think we just swing again. Like, I don't see why not. Yep. Yeah, this deck puts a lot of pressure on. And if he doesn't play a unit, we can actually threaten lethal with the rally. Okay, we can play Bannerman here. Bannerman's not a bad play. Stop some damage from going through.
War Mason reporting for duty.
Okay, so... trying to think. I mean, now the thing is we kill that with whatever we block it with. We kill that with something. We kill that with probably the Grizzled Ranger, which means we can Relentless Pursuit and kill him. He's only got 3 mana left. He's got to have a Frostbite in deck. Got to have some sort of freeze. Or he's going to be in tough shape. So now he's forced to attack here. Or I guess develop the board. Oh, he actually can't develop the board because I didn't realize he had no mana. He's only got spell mana here, so he's got to have some sort of freeze. I think we just swing here, right? Yeah. So that should do it. I guess the correct way would have been to swing with the Grizzled Ranger first on its own, but I think it's game regardless. Because they unless they have a Frostbite, they don't have a way to stop this. And either way, it's wiping his board. Yeah, so that'll be it. You can see just how fast this deck gets. Especially with a lot of ramping decks that are going on.